Hey everybody, we're going to go ahead and get into the overall energy. I hope all is well. I am feeling a lot better. I have been drinking on my tea, and I actually have some sitting right here, so you may see me sip it occasionally starting out. Holy Spirit, as we open up this energy, I ask that you please give me the strength. I ask that you also please give the information that needs to be known, not what wants to be known. Ascended Masters, Angels, and Ancestors, I ask that you please lend me your hand as I give these messages as well from the highest good of all and no ill will towards anyone. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. So I have two energies. One energy is very informational, and the other energy is probably not going to be wanting. It's something that you might not want to hear. It may not be happening right now, but it's something that will be transpiring. So just prepare yourself. It can happen, or you can get information that is regards to what I'm about to share now back in spring. Or coming up in spring. So first we're going to start with the light energy, which is straight out of heaven from Queen Nash. So I feel like this is a message from someone who has a deceased loved one, preferably a mother or a grandmother. I feel like a female energy. Please go check out that song. The messages that you need is all in there. I promise you, word for word, bar for bar. I'm going to start with advice and guidance, and then we'll move to the second portion of the energy. So again, it's called Straight Outta Heaven, straight as in STRAIGHT, Outta OUTTA, Heaven by Queen Nash, QUEEN and NAIJA. I have never heard this song before. I was channeling. I asked Spirit for the energy that we needed to dive into. I shuffled my playlist 3 times. Well, not specifically my playlist, but my music 3 times. And this is the song that popped up. I went over the lyrics and I said, this message is definitely understood. This is the holiday season. So your ancestors just letting you know that they love you. They're with you. And they'll stop at nothing to make sure that you're okay. If anyone try to block you or get in your way, they'll fuck them up for you because they love you that much. So we'll start there and then we'll carry on. They also are apologizing for the way that they have or couldn't have been there for you, or even the way that they were towards you. So this is very important for you, and I think this is something that you will really enjoy to hear the message, because I feel like it's very much closure for you at this time. Let's go ahead and spark up. This is bringing love into the energy. I mean, it's always here, but extra love never hurt nobody. Let's get into it. So I want to cleanse these cards here, just so that you can know that they are being cleansed. Look, this sun, and I kept hearing cornucopia. Look, 111, and then I also seen 222 come out as well. Advice and guidance. We'll start here. So I feel like with the guidance here, with cornucopia, number 14 is significant. Excuse me. Let me put this here, because we're going to pick that back up. Nah, okay. So, it is the holiday season, and I feel feasting energy here. So, I feel like your spirit guides can be bringing you a spiritual gift. So for some of you may celebrate the holidays, for some of you may not celebrate the holidays, but I feel like this is deeper than the holidays. I feel like 'tis the season, and I feel like this is the season of giving. For some of you, you could be going through an awakening. I believe I told you this already as well. I don't like fillers. So stocking fillers could be significant. When it comes to your spiritual team giving you something, I definitely feel like it's something that's going to be tangible for you, but for some of you, it's something that's going to be spiritual. You never know when your gifts is going to come from, so you may be not expecting anything. You may be going through a hard time right now, and your spirit guides can be putting you in a position to where you have people that's going to be able to uplift you and encourage you at this time, or you just may get a message from somebody, because the Knight of Wands is the overall energy. So you may get a message from somebody that may end up making you happy or giving you a smile. I know it's the holiday and a lot is going on for some of you, and a lot can be very heavy on your mind, and I feel like your spirit guide will be giving you clarity that the people that's on your mind, or the person that you're worried about, or the person that you've been dealing with, is okay. And I feel like this is something that your spirit guides is knowing that it's going to be hard for you to understand at this time, but I feel like in due time. And remember, I told you all something about spring. So spring, winter, spring. You see how he look cold? He got his little, this on at the top of the mountain. It's like icy mountains in the back, and then you got this here. So I feel like there's going to be a transition going on at this time, and I feel like the transition is a mental thing into being solid. So securing yourself, and this having nothing to do with finances. This is just securing yourself in general. I feel like cutting strings, or maybe if you feel like there's some type of attachments to you, you'll be releasing these attachments at this time. So your advice for this would be what would be the advice to release these attachments, spirit? The Hierophant is in reverse here. I feel like with the Hierophant coming out in reverse, this is your way, this is spirit way of saying, don't attach yourself to the physical earth as much as you have been. And I'm not saying let go of the material things, and no, what I'm saying is don't attach yourself to something that may make you feel tied down at any given time. Don't make yourself don't make yourself feel like you have to be tied to anything at this time. I feel like tie yourself down to whatever makes you whatever makes you feel great, whatever makes you feel amazing, because I feel like you can attach yourself to something really easily, and I feel like it may put you in an overwhelmed situation. I feel like picking up other people's burdens could be something that you don't want to do as well. I feel like it's easier said than done, so learning to maintain your energy and maintaining another energy is going to be very beneficial for you. 7 is 14 again. I feel like not turning your back on things as well. So you may be ready to turn your back on something. I'm gonna flip this back down because I need to see how these connect. Yeah, you can be feeling like you're losing hope here as well for somebody in here. I feel like you feel like you're losing hope. I also feel like somebody can be looking to practice magic. I feel like magic is not going to help at this time for whatever you're seeking. If it's material things, I feel like you need to do the work. So in order for you to be able to pick up and practice, you need to do a spiritual cleanse. You need to do protection. You need to do a lot of things before you can just start dabbling. So I feel like your spirit team is saying make sure that you're in a right space, in a right place before you start doing anything of the sorts, because you don't want something to end up backfiring, whether it's a good energy or a bad energy. I feel like energy goes where energy flows. So no matter what you're doing, the energy has to go back around, because when there's a good, there's a bad. When there's a bad, there's a good. There's an ebb and flow when it comes to working with spell work, and I feel like this can be the energy of that. Something about a feather can be significant. Not finding a feather, but like a feather pen is what I'm hearing. A spell book can be significant. Maybe making your own grimoire can be significant for you. But I also feel like this is also documenting what you're doing so that you can see what you're doing that needs to be tweaked if you pursue it. I feel like there can be something that's going on where there is like, it's not enough of something. It's not enough of something. So I feel like take your time. Take your time. It's okay to light candles, but it depends on what are you lighting this candle for. What are you invoking in this energy? What are you unintentionally evoking, and what are you intentionally evoking? Because I feel like there's someone who is like looking forward to doing some type of spiritual practice, but I feel like not all the knowledge is there, and I just really don't want you to do it and then you end up not being able to or it's not completed. It's not being completed. So you can be doing spiritual work and it's not being completed. So something is not being finished or closed out properly. Yeah. So your spirit team is trying to, what is the word here? They're trying to I'm seeing them moving like this. So the same way her hand is in here, I feel like your spirit team is trying to put the energy and contain it. Thank you, contain it. So it's basically the heart right now. So there's a cleansing that needs to be done on the heart in order for your energy, in order for you to purify and set the intentions, confirmation appropriately for what you're trying to ask for. Now, again, this doesn't mean like you're trying to do something and it's going to hurt somebody. No, it's not that energy. It's just when you're dibbling and dabbling, there's so much more than just a small scale of something. There's a huge scale of it, and you want to again make sure that you're protecting yourself at all costs. And for some of you, you may be called, for those who are spiritually tuned in, to seek someone who can help you learn how to do your craft or practice your craft. Each one teach one, and I feel like it's better to have someone who can show you or teach you than just going all out on the limb, at least for the basics, so that you can understand the basic fundamentals of what you're doing, how you're doing it, and how is it affecting you, or how can it affect someone that's around you. Because practice and spell work can be a hit or miss, but it also can be something that can be a beautiful thing, and it's something that can be something that fucks some shit up. Chaos energy, chaos magic can be significant. Somebody can be operating out of chaos magic because of them being in their emotions. Now, for those who are not lighting candles, this can be your energy within itself. You can have chaos energy that needs to be tamed at this time, and because the energy is not being tamed, it can be haywire and it can just be going all over, causing misfires. So that's the energy that I'm feeling here. So the warning is to make sure that you're doing and protecting yourself, but also make sure that you're being intentional and being impeccable with your words, being impeccable with your mind, making sure that you're really sitting down and you're taking your time. So meditation is going to be very important before taking action on anything. Look at her taking her time as she's conjuring her light energy to be able to release that energy back into the universe, to be able to invoke what it is that she's trying to pursue. So you could be trying to invoke something at this time, and I feel like now is not the time. And a little bit more time is needed before this situation can take place. Surgery can be significant. I'm seeing somebody going through some type of surgery. Maybe somebody close around you can be going through like an open heart surgery. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. I'm not guessing. I'm just giving what I feel. For some of you, this may not resonate with you. This may resonate on the outside of you. These readings are timeless. Yeah, 5 of Cups to the Chariot energy. So yeah, that's the energy that I'm feeling. And it's like, this is like running towards this way, but in order for you to get this energy to charge forward, this energy needs to be dealt with. It needs to be dumped back into the universe. It needs to be cleansed, purified, and then it needs to be rerouted. Because see, at the back you have her bow here, and this is given a 4 of the 4 of Cups energy. And in this deck, I'll show you the 4 of Cups energy. The 4 of Cups energy is, you know, sitting here taking time to really think about things, to really take time to, you know, figure it out, and not just feel like everything is happening. Hold on. Things is happening for you, not against you. You see that? So what you don't see is Spirit is sparing you by trying to make sure that you are cautious with what you're doing moving forward. I feel like this is not a bad energy. Again, this is not anything to scare you. It's just to give you insight to, you know, how to really take care of yourself, and what it takes to be able to practice, and what do you need to do to move forward in that energy. Ask your spirit guides, you know, what type of practice is for you. You can do things like that, and they'll show you. Some people works good with chaos energy. Chaos magic can be willed. Your angels here, and then you get the 8 of Swords energy. So for some of you, you work well with chaos magic, but you need to free yourself before you can move forward, because you want to make sure that all your energy is being channeled appropriately. I'm gonna pull out this energy because I don't want to keep repeating myself over and over. But there's not, you know, that's, again, not going to be for everybody, but for those who get it and understand, Ashe. Now, let's move forward. So, the second energy. Oh, wait, the gift. Show me the gift that you will be maybe giving them. I don't think they want to show me. I think they want to surprise you. Oh. Yeah, they want to surprise you. For some of you, I can't tell you. So this is the energy. So Spirit is saying they're giving you something, but you just have to be patient for it. They're not ready to reveal to you what they're coming to bring to you, but know that they are going to be bringing you something. I feel like they're going to keep you confused if you try to figure it out, because they want it to be a surprise for you. So you just have to sit still for a minute and be patient as they bring you this gift, and then death is from the other side, and this is quickly coming in as well. So don't, this is here, cleansing, moving out the negative energy, and then bringing you that gift again. So there are being gifts that's going to be brought to you. I just feel like it's only within a matter of time. What is the guidance here? Like, I want to cleanse this again. The Knight of Wands is the overall energy for y'all reading. The Knight of Wands energy basically is like a lot of energy that's been suppressed coming out. So this can be Spirit letting you know that energies that's been suppressed around you. For some of you, they can be giving you the opportunity, your energy back. So I remember I said I can't give all of it, but I feel like suppressed energy could be a significant. So you could be suppressed in your energy, or you could have been lacking energy. And I feel like after a time of rejuvenating or recharging yourself up, this is something that's going to you'll be able to wield this energy and put it towards your creative ideas or endeavors again. So I feel like for some of you, you have a lot of ideas and projects that you've been working on, and I feel like one of them you will have information. And I just said this in like another reading, and it's coming back up now. So this is just clarity even furthermore, that something that you've been working on, a project or something that you've been trying to bring together, I feel like you'll have all the pieces that you need coming to you. Yeah, the Five of Cups coming out again. So I feel like with this Five of Cups coming out again, the advice for your energy is like, let yourself feel your emotions and allow yourself to push it back down. I feel like in the eye of the storm, I feel like this is attachment. So releasing attachments that is no longer in your vicinity, or that should be no longer in your vicinity. So this can be releasing fear, releasing doubt, releasing anger, releasing people, releasing expectations within yourself. I feel like somebody can be seeing spiritual beings, because I'm seeing like a white figure here. So you might be seeing spiritual spirits. Some of you may be awakening to spirits. I think like 1 or 4 of you. Specifically 1 of you right now, and I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you will be sensing spirits, or you'll be able to see spirits as you grow. But I definitely feel like 1 of you are definitely about to be awakened to that now, because you're ready for it. That's some of you can see some of you will be able to see people faces transform from entities, if you aren't already. And this is probably why they is going to tell you how to and when to protect your energy, and how to utilize your spiritual gifts to be able to do that. This 8 of Pentacles is putting in the work. So somebody has put in the work and prepared for this. You're being asked to get ready to step into your calling. I feel like you have the option to deny it, or you can have the option to walk with it. The choice is totally yours at this time. So your advice is prepare yourself. Get to know, gather intel, gather knowledge, understand your herbs, understand what these herbs can do for you, what is the proper herbs to be using at the proper times, making sure that you are understanding what candles are, what type of candles to be used. Sigils can be significant as well. Understanding sigils, learning sigils. It's a lot that goes with this as well. Honoring your ancestors and making sure that you're feeding your ancestors, making sure that you have making sure that you are connecting with them, getting information from them, making sure you're connecting with the right ancestors, writing out information so that you know that you're connecting with them and not trickster spirit or trickster energy. Yeah, because that can cause complications as well. So it takes a lot to be in spirituality and spiritual practice. It may seem like it's easy because people make it look easy, but deep down there's a lot that goes with it. So the advice is start studying, start getting information, start getting formal, start getting knowledgeable about these things, especially if you're going to be stepping into the art of spiritual realms. Yeah. A burning bowl can be significant as well. For some of you, it may be time to do burn rituals. We're moving to the next energy. It may be time for you to do a burn ritual. A burn ritual is basically taking a piece of paper, writing out everything that you want to release. I release this, I release that, I release this, I release this. And then you want to put it into a bowl similar to this one, and then you can burn it. Or you can go outside and take it outside and put it inside a bowl and burn it as well. Whatever is comfortable and safe for you is what you want to do. You don't have to do this, but this is a good way to release. For some people, I used to take glass plates, and I would take a permanent marker, and I would write on my glass what I want to release, and then I'll take it to a park, and then I'll break it by water. Then you can clean it up, of course, and then I would just throw it away so that way it can be done and it's given to the universe and it's done and over with, moving forward, releasing, and moving away from that energy, running towards the goal. So that can be something that you may be interested, especially if it's kind of warmer where you at, because it's cold around these areas, but based on where you at, it can be done. I feel like following in your own steps or finding your own prints can be significant. I also feel like traditional versus non-traditional is significant at this time. So you can be learning new traditional ways of being versus old traditional ways. So you can be stepping into your own era and creating your own way of being, which is way different from your family values or anybody else's. And that's totally fine. The choice is yours again. So you have choices and decisions that you're going to have to make. And I feel like not everybody is going to agree with them, but you are being offered something that you can refuse or something that you can accept within yourself. But the choice is yours. I don't feel like this have to do with competition. I just feel like this is like you figuring out what lights your flame and what makes you happy at the end of the day. Yeah. Oh, you saw that? Look at the King of Cups coming out with the Queen of Cups. This is a match here. So you're falling in line with your match. And I feel like the Devil's coming out, and it came out sideways because this is like saying you stopped something in its tracks. And now you are coming into your whole self. And this can be your divine masculine and your divine feminine uniting as in one, because you have been stopped. You're learning to come out of your own way, cutting ties with the old belief systems of, oh, this is demonic work. It's not demonic work by far. Questioning yourself, or you can be coming into terms. So I don't want to tank the energy, so I'm not going to. But you got an Emperor here. So as you go on your calling, you may find your soulmate or your masculine or feminine soulmate at this time, and I feel like that's a beautiful thing. But I wouldn't be in hopes of, okay, I'm going to do this, and by me doing this, I'm coming into terms. No, it'll happen natural. For some of you, your person is a spiritual being, and you will be connected with somebody who is in a higher calling for you. And I'm not telling you that so that you can go chase a dream. No, be patient with yourself and let things unfold naturally. Yeah, that's just one of the gifts that comes along with it. But it takes a lot of healing and it takes a lot of practice before you can come into this union. For some of you, may already be in union with your person, but for some of you, you are walking away from old unions so that you can manifest the ones that you truly want. Here, look, I can't make this shit up. You manifesting your person, your person manifesting you. You see that? See how y'all calling for each other? You see this? Alright, so Protect your energy at this time, because once you open this up, you do have people that will be under special attack. Now, for those who are doing things where you're putting yourself out in the open, like myself, social media influencers and stuff like that, I feel like this is a warning to protect yourself as you continue on your endeavors, because people will be casting on you, whether they're doing it intentionally, unintentionally, because they don't want to see you. People are jealous and envious of things that are new and not normal to them, so they'll be looking to put shame on you or to make you doubt yourself or make you feel belittled in your character. It's up to you to stand 10 toes down and not be folded, swayed, or even afraid to continue to move forward in any of your endeavors, because I feel like whatever you're doing and will be doing is going to be very healing, therapeutic, and it's going to help a lot of people here, which you don't see. I can't make this shit up. So let go of any fears, because your spirit team will have your back. You will not be misleading anybody, nor have you ever, and will you ever. As long as you operating out of a hard space and a hard place, you'll watch yourself, your dreams develop, but you have to throw caution to the wind, and you have to just go and leap all in. So having a leap of faith is significant at this time, and that's how you're going to end up manifesting your desires. You can be a master manifester. You don't have to be, but take rest at this time. I'm going to leave this here because before I left out, this card was originally on the floor, so I'm going to stop here, and I picked it up. So taking rest is really important for you right now to recuperate. Knight of Wands is what I fucking said is the energy of the whole thing, is when we started with. And I kid you all not, because I literally wrote it down right here. Knight of Wands. I literally wrote it down right here. The Knight of Wands. And then you also have the Four of Swords here, which was on the floor before I originally started. Channeling your energy. So I definitely feel like you're going to be taking time to just recuperate your energy, recuperate your heart. Putting yourself back together, making yourself whole. For those who are whole and have put themselves back together, it sounds like Humpty Dumpty. It's time to awaken. It's time to dance to that beat of your own drum. It's time to follow and suppress those energies and emotions and put them and will them to good use. The universe does support your dreams and desires, but now it's time for you to will them respectfully, peacefully, and take action. What are you waiting for? I feel like it's time to shoot them fires or shoot your shot. It's time to shoot your shot. Yeah. Yeah, Seven of Cups, decisions. I heard snakes on a plane. This is giving Denzel, what's his name? Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah. Yeah, strategizing is going to be very important. And again, working on your anxiety, writing out what triggers you so that you can look for your triggers. So that way, when you feel these energies, you'll know what to look for, how to release them, and how not to let them affect your day-to-day here. Your yin-yang, your balance, and then also channeling your spiritual energy here, magic, your magician, and the mirror. So your spiritual team will mirror back whatever you mirror to them, and that's going to bring balance and again bring you into solid fruition to what you're trying to manifest here. Period. The sun. Y'all better motherfucking fuck it up. Now, on a darker scale of things, I'm sorry we're going to do this, but the second energy was What Do I Do by SZA. Now, I feel like this energy is basically about a person who is being cheated on. So, surprise engagement due to a cheating can be significant, or somebody can be trying to surprise you. Somebody can be offering you a gift or something to solidify something that they did wrong, so they want to make something right. So even if they didn't cheat on you now, somebody can be trying to offer you something to solidify something, to make something better. You may be getting anxiety around someone because of sexual energy, or you can be feeling somebody's entertaining another person outside of your relationship. Somebody can have long black hair with brown streaks, or they can have brown hair with black streaks, or they can have brown hair in general. Somebody can wear a necklace where somebody else don't wear a necklace. But that's the energy that I was getting. So I definitely feel like you want to be cautious of this energy. What steps do you need to take towards your desires? Let's go there. I know that was like kind of, but I don't really want to tap into that energy too much because I just want you to be aware of it. So yeah, be aware of it. All right. So how can I'm gonna switch decks. Yeah, Temperance. We're gonna switch decks. How can you? What steps do you need to take towards your? What steps can you take towards your desires is what I wrote up. What steps can you take towards your desires? This is like a lot of friction type energy. A lot of like, oh, all right. These ones sliding out. 6 of Cups by revisiting your dreams. So go back to what you once wanted. So I feel like something that makes you, so in order for you to go towards your desires, you need to feed your inner child energy. When you feed your inner child energy and come out of your, I want to say big dig energy, because basically this is you sitting in this energy like, hey, this is what I want, this is how I'm gonna get it. But in order for you to get it, you have to be a little bit more, I want to say immature, because that's the word that come to mind. You want to be a little bit more playful in order for you to get the full extent. So when you're a kid, you're more so carefree and you just live in a moment. So you need to go back to things that put you in the moment of being a child to open up this creative aspect of yourself. So this can be playing hopscotch, going out dancing, doing line dances, playing video games, playing board games, playing with your children. This is making you at a carefree energy where it's easier for your spiritual team to be able to connect, because you're not fixated on a problem or fixated on the solution, and then it will come to you naturally. So that's like you're running around and you're having fun and you're like, yay! Then as soon as you calm down, you're like, oh my God, this was an amazing day, I did da 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 da. And then as you take your time to really relax and drift off into this energy, you find yourself thinking about, well, you find yourself open to being able to receive different knowledge and information about, whatever comes to mind. I don't want to just put something out there and then it sticks. So I mean, it will stick, but I want it to be your own dreams and how you figure it out. You cut the lights off somewhere within your energy, and I feel like because of that, it's time to cut your lights back on. And once you do that, your bulbs will get the moving, and you'll start seeing all of this opportunities of, wow, I didn't even think of that, and oh man, this will work for this. This is just like going into Walmart and you start seeing all the things that you need, and you be like, oh man, I can use this for that, and I can use this for that. Oh, if I decorate my house, that's the same way. Like decorating your house is like decorating your dreams and your aspirations. That's the best way I can articulate that. But don't be afraid of how it comes out, or don't be afraid of how it end up turning out, because it may end up turning out 20 times better than what you thought. But again, the Fool card is throwing caution to the wind. The Page of Cups is opening up to the ideas of what could be, and I feel like how it could happen. Man, anything else here? No. The Nine of Swords is here. Just releasing. Getting enough rest to release. How and why. I feel like this is also, make sure you protect your crown when you're sleeping. I feel like some of you might want to get a lavender extension oil or amethyst and sleep with it under your pillow. Can you clarify that Nine of Swords? Yeah. I don't feel like the Nine of Swords is bad here. I just feel like the Nine of Swords is you talking yourself down or talking yourself out of it, or just, again, not really being so kind to yourself when you thinking about how you pursuing things, doubting your skills, your abilities, and this is something that you want to be cautious of, because this will kind of suppress that. So in order for you to get what you desire, you have to have faith that your desires is what wants you as well. And Five of Swords, I feel like this is coming to an end. Six of Pentacles in due time. So over the next 5 weeks, you'll be finding yourself coming out of this energy and finding balance within your own subconscious mind. Also balancing your inner child, and this is a beautiful thing here. So it starts off a little rocky, but it will clear itself up in the next 5 weeks. So take each week to focus on your fears and conquer them. All right, let's go ahead and move on to this here. I hope this helped you by any means necessary. What was we going to? Bingo. Let's get it. So we're going to move on to bingo. Why we got the Queen of Cups? Why we starting off with the Queen of Cups and we had the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups coming out together? I love it here. The Queen of Cups talks about intuitive energy. It talks about using your emotions and balancing your emotions to understand and be empathetic to the energies that's around you. Now, you don't have to empathize with the energies around you, but be more cautious with the energies that you're tampering with or tapping into at this time. I definitely know this is for a protection mechanism, and also for those who may have lost a child, or I'm sorry to say that, and sorry for your loss. And I'm saying this child is already not here, so it's not something, I promise I don't predict none of that. But I definitely feel an energy. It's unethical to predict somebody's unalive, so I don't do that. Just to let you know. But you could have a love child, or you could have a child that, you know, is no longer with us, or with you. And I feel like this child is one of your spiritual beings, and I feel like they will be coming to you as well with kisses, sweet kisses, I'm hearing. So you may feel kisses around your cheek. You may feel touches on your cheek. You may feel or see a lot of you may see a lot of, you know, photos or a lot of baby things. This can be significant for you. I'm seeing yellow blankets can be significant. I'm not saying anybody have a yellow blanket, but I'm seeing a yellow blanket. The King of Wands energy is following. The King of Wands talks about your confidence energy, but your confidence in your endeavors, your confidence with your people. So this is having confidence in a relationship here. So again, you may be going through flashbacks of, you know, past situations that could have harmed you or hurt you. And I feel like you're able to blend well with your emotions until it comes time to actually acknowledge them bitches. So I feel like you in a relationship, you good until you not. Once you find yourself starting to attach, you will detach yourself and start pushing someone away. So it's like giving off mixed energy or mixed signals, and this person can be your King of Wands energy, and this person can be a handsome person, or this person can be very boastful, or this person can be very, you know, very, very, very enthusiastic. And I feel like you and this person make great together, but until y'all learn to have conversations, or until you have a conversation with this person, giving them your boundaries. This is setting out a boundary as well. I'm seeing setting boundaries. You need to set a boundary around your relationship so that you can heal the relationship versus keep moving back and forth. And if it's not your energy, it can be the masculine energy who is looking at you because they feel like you're very empathetic, or they feel like you're very you're a people person, and I feel like you're naturally a person who attracts people. And this King of Wands can be very jealous of how you are able to connect with people, and they feel like you may trigger them because they may feel like you may step out on them in some aspect. So I feel like there's a masculine energy and a feminine energy, and I feel like both parties are dancing around their emotions and not able to really come together, and that's where the disconnect keep coming, because no matter how bad you want to bring it together, there's a push and pull energy pulling it back apart. Now I know that's not going to be for everybody, but that is the energy that I have. The Chariot energy is here, which is Cancerian energy. King of Wands is Sagittarius energy. Queen of Cups is, I'm going to give you two of them. It's Aquarius energy split into Piscean energy. So it's like a half, a best of both worlds type energy. It depends on what spectrum that you fall in when it comes to that energy. Now, the Chariot is Cancerian energy. Cancerian energies is the moon, what's being hidden and not seen. But what you're doing is you're still walking through. So even though you can't see what's coming next, I feel like somebody is like moving, boom, 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 boom. You're moving, and you're moving so quickly, and you're moving swiftly that you're not taking time to really slow down to see your accomplishments. So with the Chariot energy, your spirit team wants you to jot down your information, look at what you're covering, and look at how much is coming to fruition, because there's an energy where you're not seeing your own gifts or seeing the amazing rewards for the work that you do. Now, that's one energy. The Chariot also talks about medical energy. So I'm not saying you're going through a medical situation, but maybe at one point in time you thought about being a nurse, or maybe you have family that's nurses, or maybe you are good and knowledgeable with certain information when it comes to healing and health energy. So this can be focusing on your healing, or you are being anointed to your healing energies. So there is a book that I have, and it's called like Healing Hands or something like that. So that's significant in its way. So you may have a healing hand. I'm not saying the book is significant, but just the words in itself. You may have healing hands, and it may be time and you're being called to use your hands and your gifts to heal others, to give back to others, because there's only so many out here. Not saying that everybody is not a healer in their own way, but everybody got different forms of healing. Some people can heal through cooking. Some people can heal through touch. Some people can heal through words and wisdom. Some people can heal through, surgery, being able to, do with your hands what others cannot do. So I feel like you're being blessed and being chosen. You are a chosen one. A lot of you are chosen ones, and you're going to be asked to step into your energy, so that way you can be able to move out on the front line to help those who really need it most at this time. So awakenings is coming, and I feel like you're going to have to wear a poker face. Something is going to be asked of you to be kept on a hush hush at this time, as you walk into your new faith, or walk into your new era, or walk into your new energy. I feel like transformation is on everything. So Tuesday can be transformation Tuesday for you, when you will start seeing things awaken. 41, 5 is 10. That's what I just seen. So I'm going to close this energy here. Not to mention that we left off on 50, the Chariot with the 50 in number, which is 5 again, which is mastery. So you'll be focusing on mastering your craft at this time. So over the next 5 weeks, mastering your emotions. Over the next 5 weeks after that, perfecting your craft, or beginning to perfect the craft. So you're going to be on the move. I am going to be opening up. For some of you, I'm going to be working with you guys to learn tarot. So if you are interested to do the tarot course, please hit me up, because I'm going to be taking on at least 4 people. I have 2, so I just need 2 more people, because the way that I'll pair you guys, you'll be learning how to do tarot for yourself. Just let me know. We were supposed to be doing other activities. I'm not sure what's going on with those activities. It's not Spirit saying don't do them, but delays. We've had a lot of delays. So I'm not going to hold y'all. We are still going to get into those crafts. I'm not sure at what timing, but I am going to do them. I never want to mislead y'all or make y'all think that this is me just trying to play with y'all. I'm not. So I love you all. I will see you all soon. I thank you all for tapping in, and I'll see you all later. Have a fantastic, amazing week, and I will see you all later. I'm not going to be uploading for Tuesday and Wednesday, which is Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I will not be doing any readings on those 2 days, because I'm going to take those 2 days to really spend time with my family, because I've been sick, so I really haven't had time to spend time with my family. I've been working, and I have not had time to spend with my family, other besides my uncle, and I want to be there for my family, and I want to enjoy myself like anybody else. So I hope you all have a fantastic Merry Christmas, and I will see you all the day after Christmas, which will be on Thursday. I will love you, and I'll see you all later. Bye.